Christina Jones, and I'm here with Bob Long at Studio B in Wolf Plaza. We are here with an update on the recent tragic events that occurred in the Spanish capital of Madrid in the previous week.
We have received reports from officials that there were a total of 13 bombs planted in backpacks, but only 10 were detonated. The final death toll has increased to 191 people, with over 1,800 people injured.
The Spanish government has not released any information on suspects for the bombings at this time. We will keep you updated.
As you should be able to see now, there have been attacks in 4 separate locations, the first being at 7:39 a.m. early in the morning on March 11, 2004 at the Atocha train station. These were the first set of bombs that detonated on March 11, 2004. Based on security footage from the Atocha train station, there were a total of 3 bombs that detonated. The first at 7:39 a.m., and then approximately 3 seconds later, the second 2 bombs detonated at 7:38 a.m., 4 seconds apart from each other. The second bombings occurred not in a station, but rather near a street just outside of the Atocha railway train station. At the same time as the bombings at the Atocha railway train station, 4 more bombs were detonated on another train that was about 800 meters or a little over 2,600 feet outside that particular station, near a street known as Calle Tejas Street. Following the explosions near Calle Tejas Street, more bombs exploded on a train at the El Pozo del Tío Raimundo train station. This particular train station was in downtown Madrid, where 2 minutes after the explosions near Calle Tejas Street, another 2 bombs detonated at the El Pozo del Tío Raimundo train station. These bombs detonated seconds apart in different carriages on the train. Finally, we have the Santa Eugenia train station, which is the last train station where any bombs were detonated on March 11, 2004. 1 minute after the previous bombings, 1 bomb exploded at the Santa Eugenia train station. This was the 4th and the final instance and station where bombs went off, and was the 10th and final bomb to go off. In total, there were 13 bombs hidden in backpacks detonated by cell phones. It was later discovered that throughout all the trains, there were 3 other bombs that were later found that did not detonate or explode.
Good afternoon. We interrupt this broadcast with breaking news of a confession to recent events of the Madrid train bombings. It has been reported that a video has surfaced of a confession from a terrorist group linked to the terrorist network of Al-Qaeda. This is the video that we have received.
I am here today as a member of the GICM and to claim responsibility for the events of March 11th, the 4 train bombings of Atocha, El Pozo del Tío Raimundo, and Calle Tejas Street, and also Santa Eugenia.
Stay tuned for now. We will be keeping you updated with this story as new information becomes available. But for now, we would like to share the countries where victims of this horrible, horrible event came from, because they were not just from one single place.
Those who died from the bombings came from many places around the world. There were a total of 17 different nationalities of the victims. There were 2 from Honduras, 1 from Cuba, 2 from the Dominican Republic, 142 people were from Spain, 1 was from France, 4 were from Poland, 16 were from Romania, and 4 were from Bulgaria. There were a total of 2 people from the country of Ukraine. There was 1 victim from Senegal and 2 victims from Morocco in Africa. The following victims were from South America. There were a total of 6 people from Ecuador, 2 from Colombia, 3 from Peru, and finally, there was only 1 person from Brazil. There was 1 victim from the Philippines, and lastly, there was 1 victim from Chile.
Thank you for joining us this evening on this report of these devastating events. I've been Bob Long.
And I'm Christina Jones, and we of course hope to see you again tomorrow evening. Good night.